992,000 women. I want you guys to understand this. Don't get your lives wrapped up in this. Now, the stats have updated for men also. 330,000 men filed for divorce in 2024. I don't know if this is going to climb even higher, but the stats are just insane. However, women filed for divorce 3 times the amount that men did. So that's crazy.
TB over here ordering like Uber sex.
Uber sex is crazy.
Dick lifting. And
that has to be illegal.
Why is it illegal?
Damn, see? You know what?
Prostitution?
Isn't that what they nabbed Diddy for?
I'm about to say, why do you think Diddy is in jail? He probably would have started dick living if he could have.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's because he took it too far.
See?
You know what I mean? Shit, they're gonna change Uber to uterus or something. Cooter. Yeah. I'm 6 minutes out.
I only need 3 minutes in.
No, I need more than 3 minutes. Sorry.
Video number 2.
Yeah, here we go, y'all. Let me let Peanut kick this off, y'all. So we can stay monetized.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Over 992,000 women filed for divorce in 2024. The stats haven't updated. Typically, it's about a 1.5 to 2 year log of back data. So everything that happened in 2023, we have complete stats. But we don't have all the complete stats of 2024. But it just updated from 650,000 to 992,000 now that we are about halfway through the year. 992,000 women. I want you guys to understand this. Don't get your lives wrapped up in this. Now, the stats have updated for men also. 330,000 men filed for divorce in 2024. I don't know if this is going to climb even higher, but the stats are just insane. However, women filed for divorce 3 times the amount that men did. So that's crazy. I want you men out here to enjoy your lives. As I've told you, men, if you're in a marriage, if I were you, I would be filing for divorce right now. Don't wait on her to file so you can end up losing all your money like a lot of these men have. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, how much money did men lose in 2024 when it comes to divorce, such as with alimony, 50% of their income, homes, etc. And that was when the stats were 650,000. ChatGPT said that men lost around $30 billion in 2024 if 650,000 women filed for divorce. Now the stats have updated to 992,000. You men need to wake up and realize something. Enjoy your life. Stop chasing love. You live in a society that has no love. You live in a society of women that listen to celebrities, focus on reality TV stars, and they want to live the life that they live. So that's why they are all chaotic and dramatic the way that they are today. So if you live in a time where women enjoy chaos, what makes you think that a marriage will work? You signing a piece of paper is only going to have you ending up in divorce court. I just saw a video of a girl who was talking about the rapper Slim Thug. And she's talking about some mess between Slim Thug and Megan Thee Stallion right now, whatever. But she was talking about how Slim Thug, you know, is sad because he's old now and he should be married by now and he's not married. You see, this is all black women can ever talk about. They always want to poke at a man that's not married as if they are marriage material. None of these women are marriage material. Slim Thug is a multi-million-dollar rapper who has a successful career, his own home, which I believe is paid for, multiple luxury cars. He travels the world. His sons appear to be fine. And this woman is talking down on him saying that, you know, his life is nothing because he's not married. I wouldn't marry none of you scallywags. Slim Thug is an intelligent man to understand that if he was to ever marry one of you, you would try to take his money and his career. You would try to milk him for everything you could get from him. Why would an intelligent, successful man be so stupid? So, with that being said, stop getting sucked into this thing on the internet that's making you, oh, if you're not married, then you're not successful. You haven't accomplished what you're supposed to accomplish. They say things like, oh, so what, are you just going to be boyfriend and girlfriend forever? Yes. Or if you don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend forever, you as a man should be focusing on becoming very successful, and you can live the life of happiness that you want with women.
Who done hurt him? Somebody hurt him.
And you know what? I'm sorry. I would never get married again.
You know what?
I
agree
would
with
never
him.
get married again.
I I agree with him on one thing. And
What?
the only thing I agree
What?
with him on is when he said the society we live in, people are not interested in getting married for the right reasons. I agree with it because people, like me personally, I'm the type of person, I want that 80s and 90s R&B type love. Now these days, like everybody, they just getting married for the wrong reasons. But him, everything else is I don't agree with. Somebody hurt that man.
But
somebody give him a goddamn hug.
And I'm going to say this, and I don't care if I get bashed in the comments, because bash me, please.
Yeah, bash him, please.
I believe.
Because I'm a bash him too.
I believe that when a woman get of that age, when she is done running around, giving up her cootie cat to every dog in the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden now she's ready to settle down and she's looking for marriage.
First of all, it's a two-way street.
I ain't finished.
You know what? No,
I ain't
it's a
finished. No,
two-way
I ain't finished. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let him cook.
Let me, because it's been many a women in my younger years, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? What's up? Can we, girlfriend, boyfriend, make this thing happen? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no, I ain't finished sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, blowing Johnny in the bathroom and shit. Hell, even giving me the coochie. I ain't gonna turn it down. But now, oh, Lowe's, yeah, how you doing? Girl, you got like 6 kids, 4 grandkids and shit like that. No, I ain't settling down. You
So
get the
why?
fuck about
Wait a
here.
minute. So
Your
basically-
shit is ran through like tire tread.
So wait a minute. So basically, you looking at her past and not who she is
Exactly,
now.
because men, we look at the past. Men look
Resume.
at the history of your actions.
It's called a
So
304
what about your past?
We're different.
What? He
Yes.
didn't go with the double
No,
standard.
there is. There is a
I don't
double
hear it.
standard.
I don't hear
There is
it.
a
No.
double standard. There is a double standard.
Again,
Women are defined by their actions in their past. Men, we are defined by our present. Yes, we.
What did you
men,
just say?
Yes,
but listen, here's
because a man has to have
my
to have
God.
everything
Here's the
established for
difference.
a woman to be with that
Oh
man.
my God.
And here's the difference. Men, I say this all the time, and to all the women that are watching in or listening, I say this with all due respect. Men see sex as an activity. If you golf, if you play basketball, if you play cards, if you play video games, our brains see it as the same thing. I'm going to go play this video game for an hour and a half. I'm going to try to win. If you're playing a sport game, or if you're playing something like Call of Duty, you might try to beat the board or whatever.
Call of Booty.
And then once Call of Duty is over, I'm gonna go take a shower, go eat. I ain't worried about it no more. It's the same thing with sex. I'm see this woman, she's nice, she looks good, I want to have sex with her, I do, and then after that we roll. I don't care what her name was. I'm pretty sure if you polled 100 men and said, would you have sex with a woman and you don't even know her name, 90 out of that 100 is like, yep.
So which still doesn't make sense, because if you're trying to, let's say, court a woman, yet and still you having random sex with all these different women, like how are you supposed to ever like have her settle down and have a relationship with somebody if you sticking or being
You know how? Compartmentalize.
Yep.
We know what trust me, a man can have a whore and meet a girl, be like, yo, this right here is the one. This is the one I'm chasing. This right here is the one that's satisfy my needs. But once he get her, she's gone.
Or
I'm done with her.
I'll even double down on Luce's point. I'm reading this book. It's called The Way of a Superior Man. And in the book, the guy's talking about it's a man's nature to see women and become sexually aroused. And so he says in the book, like, it's up to the man to choose. Like, he can love a woman, like literally commit to a woman, love her. She is the apple of his eye, and still have desire for other women. Now, at that point, it is his choice to let that woman know, like, hey, I'm committed to you. I love you. I want everything for you, but I want to chase this desire. And I think that's the issue for men. Most men are not honest about that. But if we lived in a society that was more open-minded to it, I think it would be different. I think that if, again, I'm not a polygamy fan, but I feel like if most men had the option of just 2 women, I think most men would be cool with that. And they wouldn't have to go out here, there, do all this. They just had 2 women, especially if the man is like 35 and over. The younger men, they just trying to do their thing, and I get it because I did mine. But once you get to a certain age, it's like, all right, a lot of that is chaos, confusion. There's too much going on.
All right, so
just give me two. So,
if y'all men can have two women, can we have two men too?
And you're going to be just what Charleston White said in video number 1.
But here's the thing. Most women are not built like that. They don't think like that.
Okay, so if you need two women to satisfy you and make you whole, why we can't have two men to make us whole?
Because most women are that's not something that most women want. Most women.
I didn't say we did, but I'm just saying. I'm just asking since everything's a double standard.
No. So you proving my point. You're saying that most women don't want that. So why do you want it just because the man wants it? So again, there's certain things that women want that men just don't want. It's like, okay, cool. You cool with that? I'm cool with that. I don't need that.
No, because I have been in this type of situation plenty of times in my younger years. I would meet a girl. I make my move with the girl. We go out and make my move. Boom, boom, boom. She's like, well, you know what? I'm not ready yet. I think we should wait. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm older now, you be a goddamn fool if you going to wait on a woman to give you sex. All that 30 days, 60 days, well, I like to make my man wait for 90 days. No, okay. Well, yeah. I'll wait.
Once again, we're going back to that book by Steve Harvey.
No, but let me finish. I'll wait. But I'm not going to give up Big Booty Judy over here.
I was about to say.
Because she is satisfying my men need sex.
Yeah, so why should I have to give myself up to somebody?
You don't have to.
Wait a minute. To somebody that I'm not in a relationship with. So once again, you said, okay.
You don't have to.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to wait on you.
I was about to ask the question because I've asked.
But why do I have to give it up just for you to make your
You don't. So listen, I've asked women this question before. I start talking to them and I tell them, listen, I have a high sexual desire. And I know that me and you are not in the position that we can go there. So are you okay that me, while I'm courting you, I'm doing my thing right here? Because I'm not mixing with you because me and you ain't got there. Now, once it's time for me and you to get there, I can show you my test or whatever, and then I can cut that off. But until we get there, are you okay with me going here and there? Because I still have sexual desire. And again, it's not about some women will be like, because you don't have no self-control. No, my self-control is me telling you that my desire is high and I don't want to stop what I'm doing because I like the way that feels. So now that I'm telling you, you have a decision to make, but I put it out there. And most women, in my experience, I can't speak for everybody, but most women are like, no. So it's like, okay, I don't get to do anything. You don't want to do anything, but then I'm being honest with you, but you don't want me to do anything, like make it make sense. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stifle myself because you're not ready. I understand that you're not ready and I'm okay with that, but I'm gonna be here. So that's the part where it's like, you got to make a decision. And most women, I don't want to say selfish, but it's like, why would you want that man to lack when you know that this, especially if this is something that I'm accustomed to?
Do you, boo? Go ahead. Boo?
And look, and let me add, women can go long without sex. Women can go without sex way longer than men. Mm-hmm, men, we need. Don't you know? If you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Facts.
Yeah, and then it becomes an issue with your prostate. You mess around, may have prostate cancer because you're not using it. You got to use that thing.
Most erectile dysfunction, and don't quote me on this, but most erectile dysfunction is due to poor dieting and lack of. It is a muscle. What happens with old people? Their muscles get what? Atrophy.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they don't use them. It's the same. It's a muscle, so it's the same thing. Again, I'm not trying to condone you going out and smashing 1,000 women, but I'm saying it needs to be used. We
have muscles too.
I don't have a muscle. There's no muscle in that joint.
Ain't no muscle.
It's all tissue. No muscle inside.
Ain't no muscle in that bitch.
It might look like a muscle, but it ain't no muscles in it.
It may taste like a muscle.
A clam or an oyster. Be careful, fellas.
Yeah, because if it tastes like or smell like crabs, get the hell away from it.
If you got a clam or an oyster, you might want to get out of there.
Every now and then you might get a pearl.
Oh, Lord.
But that's every now and then.
Or a Nuva ring.
What's that right there? What's that?
Why that taste like batteries?
Oh, God.
Girl, what the hell you got in your coochie?
Was you drinking motor oil?